Hello everyone, and welcome to a new niche series. Now, some of you guys are probably wondering what's going on because we're here with Adam and Eve, but they have wings. And when we look at them here, their lifespan is a little bit crazy. So I can explain this. So basically, I found out that Niche has a command console, and you can actually access it by hitting F1. And it's mostly just for messing around and testing things, and it is in itself a little bit buggy, but it's pretty interesting. And so it kind of gave me an idea. What happens if you take Adam and Eve and set them to be basically effectively immortal? So like they have over 1,000 days of lifespan remaining. And what happens if you take that and try to get all the way back to the home island with them, and like not with descendants, just with these two? So basically our goal is to get these two safely to the home island. Each episode we'll get to save our progress, and basically I'll make a backup of the save, and if we die we can reload that. But each episode we'll be trying to get these guys as far as we can, and we're gonna see if we make Adam immortal like this, pretty much effectively. If we can actually get him and Eve back to his home island. Now, it's a little bit of a weird and random challenge, and it does come with its own unique problems, because as you can see, we can't actually gather because of our wings. And so we're going to have to find some unique ways of finding food along the way, and it's going to be kind of interesting. There are also some parts where it gets very, very hard to have both of them stay alive, and so we'll see. We'll see how this works out. But for now, we're going to have these guys go to the ports. They're both on the ports. So basically, it doesn't matter if anyone else comes with them. Our goal is to get these two safely to Adam's home island. And if we do that, we can say we completed our goal. So we're going to go ahead and try and just see how far we get. It's a bit of a random thing, and we will be allowed to use the command console in some cases, which I'll explain shortly. Ooh, this is a good place to start. This is a very good place to start. That's the whale island right there. So let's just have these guys make their way over here. And no leeches, so that's good. Leeches are one of the cases in which we are allowed to use the command console again, because since the game technically registers them as being younger than age 1, there's some things we can't actually do with them. But, so we'll probably stick around here and gather some food for a little while, because you can gather from the trees. And so Adam's gonna have a hard time in this heat, but Eve will probably not have as difficult of a time. And so we'll have to see. We're gonna carefully move them up here. Okay. This, you can see already they're a little broken. They're still moving their heads even though they're out of moves there. So I don't normally recommend using the command console unless you mostly want to see the genes, but I figured it could be kind of fun to take it in all its buggy glory and see what we can do with it. Oh, and we have a bunny over there. Bunnies are a great source of food if we can catch them. So there we go. Let's have you start heading towards that tree maybe. You can gather here. Actually, I'm going to send you down here so it's not quite as hot. And we'll see if maybe you can get them on that oak tree or something, or if we can have them catch some bunnies. Bunnies are going to be an important source of food for us because these guys can't actually gather, so we're going to be relying quite a lot on meat in order to stay fed here. And maybe we'll put them on top of these oak trees right here. Oh, there's a bunny over here. You can grab some of that meat, and we'll have you gather from here. You can fly back up here. Oh, there's another bunny over there. And basically, this is just going to be our food collecting stage. There we go. We got that bunny. Let's have you collect some food here. And we should be able to catch that bunny next time, I think. Ooh, here we go. We can at least catch one of them. Oh, and there is another creature here. Although I don't think, even though she has the double wings, which would be really nice, I don't think we can actually invite her. Yeah, we're too young to invite others into the tribe. So the only way we can invite these guys, or we can have our tribe expand, would actually be through breeding, because for whatever reason, that's not disabled. A lot of the actual gameplay features are still disabled, but somehow, I don't know how the testing cheats actually works. I think you're not really meant to play the game with the testing cheats, but that's why I figured it'd be an interesting challenge, because it's kind of something that you wouldn't normally think of doing because it's so strange and buggy. What I'm doing right now, by the way, is I'm just building up a stock of food here, and we want to make sure we're going to have enough food to continue on to later parts of the game here. Okay, let's have you... Oh, there's another creature here. Okay. We'll have you get that meat. I'm actually going to have you kill this bunny and gather this meat as well. And we'll have him keep moving. But it's going to be kind of interesting for sure. Oh, and you can get this bunny. There's a lot of things that we can get with the meat, and that's what's going to be really important here, I think. Now, what I want to do is make sure that we don't go to the jungle on this first turn, because that's where you usually have problems, because the carnivorous plants are a really big deal, and there's not a lot of ways you can gather food. And so what we'll probably end up doing is... Oh, we don't even have the jungle unlocked. We have to beat Archipelago to get through the easy island set, so we're going to have to go to the Archipelago. We'll go ahead and travel. This is not as hard when you have flying creatures, although it does depend on how it randomizes. And so we'll have to see. But yeah, and we can... The other thing we can do is we can reset the age if it starts to get too low, which hopefully it won't. The idea is that what would happen if age wasn't a limiting factor, basically. So we still have over 900 days left, and I think what it will do first. Okay, so what would be the best path? So there's a way through there. So basically, if there's only one spot between, you can get them through without them drowning. So there's one spot here. There's one spot here. And this one is 2 spots. There's always, I think, 2 spots between the last island. And so we'll have to have them take 1 day of damage each. That's the other thing, is damage can still kill them even if their age doesn't. If the damage gets all the way over to the end of their life bar, then they'll automatically die. So we do have to be a little bit careful of that. Okay. So you should be able to go straight through and fly up here. And you should be able to sit here and wait. And we're not going to have him stay in the middle there. We have enough food to make it a possibility, I think. So let's have you come up here. And then we're going to go across the island. Let's see. You have 1 day left, so we don't want to put you under the coconut tree. But we'll have you go up here and then catch this bunny. We can maybe have somebody stop to gather a little bit here. Let's not get a leech. Leeches are really bad in this too because of some of the ways the game bugs a little bit. The leeches are even worse in this than they are in normal niche. So let's have you... You can gather from here for a turn. I'll have you use your whole turn to gather, and then you can fly up here because she should still... Oh, maybe. Hopefully. No, she actually can't. So we'll gather twice... And then have her come down here. And then he can keep moving over to this side. Oh, actually, let's get this mole. We've got to keep our food up, and that's hard to do when you can't actually gather. Alright, and it's raining. Rain doesn't really affect us here. Let's have you fly over here. And you can fly over here. And we should be just about ready here. Let's have you... You can hop down here, and then up here. Oh, he did take damage. I don't know why all of a sudden he took some damage there. It's a little bit buggy, I think. Oh, hopefully she's not too far under the water. I don't think so. Sometimes it bugs out just a little bit when you're going through here. Oh, no! Did she get a leech? She did get a leech. Okay, so this is when we use the console, because if we see... We can't actually do anything but breed. And so what we'll do then is we'll actually just hit F1, and then it's remove status effect. And then it's parasite leech. And so you can see all the commands. There we go. And then you have to hit escape to get the console to go away. And so now you can see she's okay. The thing is, the leeches, you can't actually remove them if your creatures are considered to be too young, which these guys are. And so you just basically get stuck with a leech indefinitely. Now, if we find healing plants, we are allowed to use those, and so we will probably end up depending on them quite a lot, because the more damage we take, the more likely we are to fail the challenge. So that's one time when the jungle will actually be a good thing. Otherwise, it can be very difficult because the carnivorous plants do have a tendency to eat your creatures, and when you only have 2 or a few more, see, the jungle you really have to balance between food and having enough creatures to deal with the plants, basically. And that's when things get a little bit tricky. So, it'll be interesting when we get there, but that'll probably be next episode. Right now, we're just going to try to get through the archipelago. Let's have you... You can gather here, and then I'll have you go over here and you can kill this bunny. Alright. Let's have you get this bunny. You can gather the meat and then fly down here. You can gather this meat, and then that bunny is already gone. So we don't want to be underneath the coconut. I'll have you... Oh, here you go. You can get this bunny here. Alright. Let's have... You can go down here, up here. Oh, she did take damage. Darn. Okay. Oh, and she's... That's not a good situation. Okay. Let's gather this meat. We'll have you sit here. Is there anywhere she can sit that's not under a coconut tree? Okay, she is okay in the water there, so that's good. Oh, I should have had her just sit in the coconut tree. That would have been okay, too. You can fly all the way up to the top here, and then you can kill this bunny. We do really have to watch for those leeches. So you can see they have taken a little damage, though, and so we'll have to try and find a healing fruit to heal them up at some point here. And just see. Now, again, too, keep in mind that the console commands are really buggy, so generally I don't recommend using them. And it's probably a good thing that they're buggy so that you can't just cheat through all the achievements. But for when you want to mess around and have a bit of an interesting time, they can be pretty fun to play around with. And they do let you have creatures with different genetics. But yeah, you can also see that Adam doesn't actually show up with his wings here, and neither does Eve. She actually shows her previous genetics. Even if we look at her in the family tree, you can see their previous genetics. So it doesn't totally update them for some reason. And that makes things a little bit interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put these two here. I'll actually go ahead and breed them just so that we're ready to have a baby if we want to. And then let's have them swim. Now, they are going to take some damage here. There we go. And, oh, she can actually... Why can she... Oh, she has the swimming legs. Oh, well, that's good news for her. All right, well, that worked out. That's like the one time those web-tying legs have come in handy. Is in getting us across quickly. Now, 83 food. We're still doing fairly okay. And so I think what we'll do is we'll keep these guys moving this way. And I don't think we'll linger around too much on this island. I think we'll keep going. The good news is that food is easier to get than it is to run out of in this. And so it would be good to have enough nesting material to actually make a nest too, if we can. Let's see if you can happen to destroy this. Nope, there is a leech, so we gotta be kind of cautious. Let's go ahead and travel, and this will bring us to the swamp. There we go. I was a little worried it crashed there for a second, but no, we're still good. And I think, yep, we're pretty close. So I think the next one... No, the next one is just grass. Okay. So to get through the jungle, or not the jungle, to get through the swamps, a good way is to go from tree to tree. It helps out quite a bit. And so you should be able to fly over here and then come up here, and you can fly into the tree. And then there's actually not another tree within reach. So maybe we'll bring Adam towards that palm tree over there now that Eve has the additional eyesight. And then if he flies to this tree... Oh, there is... That is a rogue male. Thankfully, he can't actually hurt Eve or anything else. Oh, yeah, you can attack the crabbits, too. I forgot about that. But I don't think we're going to do that because there's a leech lurking around down there. And somehow that crabbit is inside the coconut tree. I'm really not sure how. Okay, you can fly to this one. And then let's just have him fly down here. And then Eve can also fly to this one, fly over here, and we can head off again. And we'll check on their ages too, although I don't predict they're having too much trouble with that. But I think, okay, let's see. Age is still pretty good. We do need, okay, so this is where we go to the jungle. We do need to find a healing fruit if possible, though, and that's really why I wanted to breed them, because in the jungle, it helps if you can have a few extra creatures, because then if you need to lure away an ape or have somebody scout ahead, because these two are the ones that have to make it back safely according to the rules of our challenge. Alright, you're gonna fly up here. Why don't you fly over here, and then you can attack this leech. And we'll probably get up to there by the time it comes to end the episode. Let's have you attack. There we go. And then let's move you away from the shore. We'll move you this way. Oh, you can kill the stag mole while we're here and get a little extra food. Just keep the food up so that it's not... Oh, there's a bluebird. Uh-oh. Oh, this is when things can get bad. Okay, we gotta get these guys away from the swamp area as quickly as we possibly can. Because otherwise we're gonna be in for a bit of a mess if those mosquitoes show up. Those are especially bad in this challenge because they can paralyze... Oh, I hear them too. They can paralyze your creatures for days if you're not careful. So, I'll have you fly over to this one. And here's the jungle port. So what I'll probably do is we'll have you sit in this tree for a little bit. And you can try and gather from up here. And we'll have them take a few days to gather some of these acorns. And let's go ahead and gather there. You can try and gather here. I don't think either of them can fish. There we go. He's still okay. Oh, and we're actually out of, we're actually out of the, oh, no, what's happening? Okay, we'll have her sit up here. We're out of the nuts we can gather. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I don't know where that is. It's probably over here by Adam, actually. Nope, it is over there. Okay. So I'm going to have them gather for just a few more turns here because that's one of the biggest problems. Where am I hearing these mosquitoes? It may be over by Eve, so hopefully it's not. I think they're safe up in the tree, though. Oh my goodness. There's a nicheling over there. Okay. Maybe we can attack a few times. And we'll see. Maybe the Berryina will stay focused on us. Oh yeah, there's also snails in the mangrove trees. Oh man. Okay, he's still here. He's not actually hurting Eve, though. He can't reach her. And so we might be able to kind of just whittle away at his lifespan here. And then Adam doesn't actually have... Oh, Adam can attack the bird as it flies by and see if maybe we can get some food from that. Alright. And no more Berryina that over there that time. And I think the bird is still too far away to attack. Oh, no, he's right here. Oh, we got him. Good. Okay. And that'll give us quite a bit of extra food. That's the biggest problem you have with the, Okay, there's the Berryina. I think I'm actually going to fly to this tree. What? Oh, it said... Oh, I guess the snails went away. Okay. Well... Let's see if we can maybe get the Berryina to kind of come this way. Oh, that's where the other nicheling actually died. That we can't fly and fish. I don't think that'll work. Where's another... Who is he attacking? Let's fly down, attack, and then... Oh, we got him, we got him. Okay, we gotta... Let's gather here real fast before we lose that food. Alright, because I want to keep that food. Oh, and there's another Berryina, my goodness. Okay, we'll gather that and then come back up here. We should be able to get the, Okay, where is the Berryina? There's a Berryina here. We can attack him and then fly back up there. The trick to the jungle is to have just an absolute ton of food if you possibly can. Alright, let's gather that snail and then... Oh, we can't attack the crabbit, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so where'd the Berryina go? He's over that way. If we fly over here, we might be able... Oh, if he goes under there, though, we might actually be able to... Yes! No! Oh, darn. I thought he was going to stay under there for a minute. Okay. You can fly up here. Oh, he's chasing that nicheling. Okay. Let's see. You can attack the Crabbit and then fly up here. We'll see if maybe we can keep attacking the Crabbit. I just want to make sure we've got more than enough. Oh, hey! Okay. Is this guy... He's going to steal that food. No, he's not. It's our food now. Alright. You can attack there. And then fly back up here. And we'll see if we can actually get that, Oh, there's another Baryena. My goodness, there's just Baryenas absolutely everywhere. Okay, let's fly up here. You can fly down, attack the Baryena, and then fly back up. And, oh, he's sticking around over there. Let's have you fly up here. Oh, he'll probably go after her. Alright, let's attack this guy while he's here. Okay, the Baryena's almost down. And then we'll probably... Alright, we'll probably... Oh, there we go. He actually died to his poisoning. And I think now what we'll do is, it is about time to wrap up the episode, but we'll get these guys ready to head off, and we'll leave them here and save our game here, because now we have 126 food. I think that'll be enough to get us through the jungle, and I think we should be pretty good, as long as we don't run into any carnivorous plants. If we can avoid those successfully, which hopefully Eve's big nose will help us to do, then that would be a very good thing. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end off this episode here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.